are going to discuss the lesson 2 of class 8. Lesson 2, motion. This is our 4th class. In the previous class, we studied what is uniform speed. In the previous class, we studied what we studied? We studied uniform speed. Today, we are going to discuss what is non-uniform speed. This is our class 4. We are discussing about the lesson 2 motion. Lesson 2 of class 8. Can you say what is non-uniform speed? You already studied uniform speed. Can you say what is non-uniform speed? This is an example of non-uniform speed. What is the peculiarity of this speed? Can you say? You saw the motion of the car here, isn't it? You saw the motion of the car here. What is the peculiarity of the motion of the car? What is the speciality of the motion of the car? Is the car traveling equal distance in equal intervals of time? We are going to complete the table. After completing the table, we can discuss about it. Okay? Here, we can see a motion of a car. The car starts from A and reaches at B. The car starts from A and reaches at B. When it reaches at B, it travels 5 meters. Our car travels 5 meters. For example, your lover is going in this car. It travels total 50 meters. It travels 50 meters. After traveling 50 meters, it reached at F. This car started from A. At A, the car was not started. So, it traveled 0 meters. Time taken is 0 seconds. When it reached B, when your car reached B, it traveled 5 meters. How much travel? 5 meters. Within 2 seconds. This car traveled 5 meters within 2 seconds. When it reached at C, car traveled total distance car covered is 20 meters. How much is the total time taken? 4 seconds. When it reached at D, the car traveled 26 meters. It will take 6 seconds. 6 seconds is elapsed. When it reached at E, 8 seconds elapsed. And it totally traveled 44 meters. When it reached at F, when it reached at the finishing point. For example, you can consider any place your beloved or your lover is traveling from Kodamangalam to Munnar or Ernakulam to Munnar. You can consider in any way. You can just imagine. In any case, this car is moving. We can look what is the speciality of the moving of car. Is it uniform speed or non-uniform speed? By completing this table. In the table, the distance traveled from A to B is given. The distance traveled from A to B is equal to 5 meters. The time taken is 2 seconds. How can we get the speed now? How can we get the speed? Yes, speed is equal to distance divided by time. In the previous class you studied, isn't it? So speed is equal to distance divided by time. We are going to finish the table. A to B, the time taken is, the distance travelled is 5 meter, isn't it? The distance travelled is 5 meter. The time taken is 2 seconds. The time taken is 2 seconds, isn't it? Then when it reached B, when it covered the distance in between B and C, when it covered the distance between B and C, how much distance it covered? Yes, up to reach B, it travelled 5 meter. When it reached that C, it travelled 20 meter. So within this period, that is from within this B to C, the total distance covered is equal to 20 minus 5. So we get from B to C. From B to C. For getting the distance travelled from B to C, we had to minus the 20 with this 5. While travelling from B to C, when it reached at B, it covered already 5 meter, isn't it? So when it reached at C, how much it traveled? 20 meter. So to get the distance in between the B to C, we had to minus the 20 with this 5. So the distance covered is equal to 20 minus 5. 20 minus 5. That is equal to 15 meter. That is equal to 15 meter, isn't it? Value in between 20 and 5 is equal to 15 meter. So we can write here 15 meter. How much the time taken in between B and C? Yes, 4 minus 2. The time is equal to 4 minus 2, isn't it? 4 minus 2, that is equal to 2 seconds. So we can write in our table the time as 2 seconds. Again the time as 2 seconds. There is no change for the time. So time interval is same. But the distance travelled is changing. At first it covered 5 meter within 2 seconds. In the second case it covered within 2 seconds 15 meter. In the third case we are going to look. The third case means C to D. In between C to D. How much distance covered can you say now? Yes, 26 minus 20 meter. So from C to D. From C to D. It covered. Our car covered. Your car covered. How much distance? 26 minus 20. 26 minus 20. That is equal to, yes, 6 meter. You know, that is equal to 6 meter. Then also the car covered 6 minus 4 is equal to 2. Yes, 6 minus 4 is equal to 2 seconds. From D to E, can you say from D to E? Yes, the distance covered is in between 44 and 26 meter. So we had to minus. So from D to E, the distance between D to E, distance between D to E is equal to D to E. D to E is equal to 44 minus 26. 44 minus 26. 44 meter minus 26. That is equal to how much? Can you say? That is equal to 44 minus 26 is equal to, yes, 18 meter. It is equal to 18 meter. That is equal to 80 meter. Isn't it? 44 minus 26 is equal to 80 meter. How much is the time? 8 minus 6? Yes, 2. So 18 meter. From D to D, our car travel 18 meter. It takes 2 seconds again. So the time intervals are equal. but the distance traveled is changing, isn't it? Yes. Then E to F, the car traveled the distance in between 44 and 50 meter. How much distance it traveled in between E to F? We had to minus the 50 with the 44. Then 50 minus, so the distance in between E to F, the distance covered by the car in between E to F is equal to 50 minus 44, isn't it? 50 minus 44, that is again, yes, 6 meter. That is again 6 meter. How much time taken? In between 10 second and 8 second? In between 10 second and 8 second? Yes, 2 second. So we can write here 2 second. Here how much? 6 meter. Is it? Yes. Then we are going to find the speed. Then we are going to find the speed. In which way we are going to find the speed? Do you know the equation for finding the speed? Yes, you already studied. Speed is equal to distance divided by time. Speed is equal to distance divided by time. Speed is equal to distance divided by time, isn't it? You already studied in the previous classes. Distance divided by time. Speed is equal to distance divided by time. So, in each case, we can find the speed of the car. From A to B, speed of the car is equal to, from A to B, the speed of the car is equal to, speed of the car is equal to, distance covered is equal to 5 meter. So, 5 divided by 2 seconds. Isn't it? 5 divided by 2 seconds. That is equal to, yes, it is already given in your test. That is equal to 2.5 meter per second. While dividing this 5 divided by 2, we get 2.5 meter per second. Isn't it? Yes. In the second case, the car traveled from B to C. The car traveled from B to C. In between B to C, the car traveled 15 meter. Yes. So 50 divided by the distance traveled. The speed of the car is equal to, speed of the car is equal to speed of the car in between B to C is equal to, B2 is equal to 15 divided by 2. Isn't it? 15 divided by 2. 15 meter divided by 2. Isn't it? That is equal to 15 divided by 2. That is equal to 15 divided by 2 is equal to, yes, 7 meter per second. 7 meter per second. Isn't it? 7 meter per second. 50 divided by 2 is equal to, 15 divided by 2 is equal to, 15 divided by 2 is equal to 7.5. We can write all these in our table. First case 2.5 meter per second. Isn't it? Yes. In the second case 7.5 meter per second. Isn't it? Yes. In this from C to D, the car traveled how much distance the car covered? Yes, 6 meter. The car traveled in between C and D, the car covered 6 meter. So 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3 meter per second. Isn't it? The speed is equal to distance divided by time. Distance is 6 meter. Time is 2. So 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3 meter per second. Isn't it? Yes. Next, the distance covered is equal to 80. 80 divided by 2 is equal to, yes, once again 9 meter per second. So in all the case, car travel how much distance? Different type of distance. It covered different distances, unequal distances. In the first case, it traveled 5 meter. In the second case, it traveled 15 meter. So in each of these cases, the car traveled unequal distances, but it in equal intervals of time. In all the time, the time taken is equal to 2 seconds. Isn't it? So the time interval is same. The time interval is same. Which become different? Yes, the distance covered become different. Distance covered are unequal. The car covered unequal distance in equal intervals of time. In the last case, the speed is equal to yes, distance divided by time. So speed is equal to distance divided by time. Here distance is equal to 6. 6 by 2 is equal to 3 meter per second. Isn't it? Yes. So we can write we already finished our table. While looking the table, we can see that the car covered unequal distance in equal intervals of time. This type of motion is called non-uniform speed. This type of motion is called non-uniform speed. I think now you understood what is non-uniform speed. Next, we can look our slides. So, in this case, your car covered unequal distance in equal intervals of time. So this type of motion is called, this type of speed is called non-uniform speed. The car covered unequal distance in equal intervals of time. This type of speed is called non-uniform speed. So what is non-uniform speed? If an object in motion covers unequal distance in equal intervals of time, the body is said to have non-uniform speed. If a body in motion, for example our car, covers unequal distance in equal intervals of time within 2 seconds each, in each case within 2 seconds, the body is said to have non-uniform speed. Isn't it? Yes. So what is non-uniform speed? If an object in motion covers unequal distance in equal intervals of time, the body is said to have non-uniform speed. Yes? Do you know the name of the device? It is speedometer. Did you ever this speedometer? Did you ever see this speedometer? What is the speciality of this speedometer? Yes. This speedometer is kept in vehicles. While looking at a speedometer, for example, a child Vishnu watching the speedometer of a vehicle. Vishnu was watching a speedometer of a vehicle. Realized that the meter was displaying different speeds at different times. And in different times, the speed is different. The speedometer shows different speed in different times. In each time, speed is changing. Then Raja became worried. How can the speed of vehicles be determined in such a situation? Speed is changing fastly. Speed is changing fastly. Time is changing fastly. Then how can the speed of vehicles be determined in such situations? During that time, we can calculate average speed. During that time, we can calculate the average speed. How can we calculate the average speed? We can calculate the average speed by using the data of your car. You are traveling in a car. By using that data, we can calculate the average speed of your car. Okay? So, the total distance travelled by the car from A to F is equal to 50 meter. Isn't it? From A to F is equal to 50 meter. The total time taken is, how much the total time taken? It is showed here. Yes, 10 seconds. So, by using these values, we can calculate the average speed of a car. How can we calculate the average speed of a car? For calculating average speed of a car, there is an equation. Average speed is equal to total distance travelled divided by time taken to travel the distance. Then we are going to find the average speed of our car. So, this is the equation for finding the average speed of a car. Average speed is equal to, because here the speed is changing fastly. Speed of the car is changing fastly within different time intervals. Time is also changing fastly. So we have to calculate the average speed. So average speed is equal to total distance traveled. Total distance traveled. Total distance traveled divided by total time taken. Total time taken. Total time taken or time taken to travel the distance. Time taken to travel the total distance. Time taken to travel the total distance. Total by dividing total distance divided by total time, we get the average speed. Total distance traveled divided by time taken to travel the distance. By using this equation, we can find the average speed of your car. So here average speed is equal to, can you say average speed is equal to, yes, total distance covered by the car is equal to 50 meter. Total time is equal to 10 seconds. So we can find the average speed of our car. Average speed is equal to 50 meter divided by how much? Yes, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. So then what is the answer we got? We got 50 divided by 5 meter per second. We get the answer 5. We can cancel this 0 and this 0. Then balance is 5 divided by 1, isn't it? So the average speed of the car is equal to 5 meter per second. Then we are able to find the average speed of any vehicles. By using this equation, we can find the average speed of any vehicles. We can tell this to our Vishnu. Don't become worried. You can calculate the speed of any vehicle by using the equation. Average speed is equal to total distance traveled divided by time taken to travel the distance. Okay. So which is the equation for finding average speed? Average speed is equal to total distance traveled divided by time taken to travel the distance. By using the equation, we can find the average speed. Okay. So we get the average speed as 5 meter per second. So this device is speedometer. The device shown here is speedometer. How much is the time taken for the car to travel this much distance? Yes, 10 seconds. How much is the average speed of the car? Yes, now you are able to tell. Average speed is equal to total distance traveled divided by time taken to travel the distance. Total distance covered is 50 meter. Time taken is 10. So 50 divided by 10 is equal to 5 meter per second. Okay. We can finish now. Okay, thank you.